A disposable funnel for filling oil in your truck, a must-have for truckers. Load updates, Rusty, and more on this episode of
the Clutch Trucker Channel.
Clutch Trucker, filmed before a live and fuzzy studio audience. Yep, you know him, you love him. Joe can't live without him. That's Rusty, the world-famous meatball dog. Hey YouTube, Clutch Trucker here. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of the Clutch Trucker Channel. Well, alright, what is today? Sunday, the 3rd. November. Oh my god, we're just sliding into the winter already. Yeah, Daylight Savings Time Day, where we went back. We fell back, or whatever you want to call it. But, yeah, and that happened while I was at my receiver in O'Fallon, Missouri. Alright, to catch you up from my last video, we did the caves, and then I had to run over to Hutchinson, Kansas, pick up a load of, I think it was salt, going up to 2 Costco's in the St. Paul area for a Wednesday morning delivery. Then I ran right down to Northfield, picked up the cereal, ran that back to Cheyenne, delivered that Thursday night. Friday morning, I was trying to take care of some stuff. I was trying to get the trailer that I bought from Tony, Tourette's Trucker, plated and registered. Well, Wyoming requires a VIN inspection on all vehicles, including trailers. Well, when I had to do just the truck, when I switched trucks, I could still get the truck bobtail downtown because it's right next to the courthouse at the sheriff's office. And they came out and they do the VIN. It's so stupid. You got to pay them $15 for them to come out and go, yeah, that's the right VIN. But I can't get the truck and trailer downtown. So your only option is you got to call up the sheriff's department and say, come to me, please. And it's like, well, when we get to it, it might be between all them big emergencies going on in huge Cheyenne. So I literally wasted the entire morning that I had off before I had to run and pick up my load. My next load, which I just delivered in O'Fallon, Missouri, I picked up in Geary, Nebraska, a load of powdered sugar from Western Sugar there. And yeah, they have one in Scottsbluff and one in Geary, and they're right next to each other. I've picked up the Geary one many times before. Great place to pick up, by the way. They get you in and out real quick. Unlike my delivery this morning. Yeah, I got there for a 1 a.m. appointment, because now that's just before the daylight savings time, so I was still on the old time. Got there about 12:20, checked in, they put me into a door, and I didn't get out of there till, well, if you go by the old time, it was like 4:15. So I spent over 4 hours there, or almost 4 hours there, and then had to go find a place to park. There's a QT Quick Trip right nearby that I tried. Of course, no, it was full. So I came down to this Love's here in Bridgeton, Missouri, which is where I am. I got literally the last spot in the lot, which is good, because now I'm going to be pulling a 34 here. And those of you wondering, you can go on PC when you are empty and unloaded from a receiver, because I wanted to make sure I got the whole 34 off before I pick up my load on Monday in Hazelwood, Missouri, just down the road. But if I had, I have a window from noon to 4. If I had gone back on duty again and driven over here on that, well then that means I wouldn't have been able to go until like 1:30, 2 o'clock on Monday. I'd rather pick up closer to that noon part of that window. And you can go PC to go to truck parking, especially if you're empty, because you're not forwarding a load. It's not giving it an advantage, thank you, to the trucking company or anybody else. You're just literally going to park, and you can do that. They initially, when they did that, they said you could if you ran out of hours, but you couldn't if you still had hours, which was crap, because then why are you rewarding only the people who run out of hours and didn't plan well? I should be able to PC afterwards when I'm empty, especially if I'm trying to do a 34. I mean, come on. And they did change that rule. So yeah, I was hoping for a lignite again on Friday. Well, that didn't happen. So on Wednesday, I booked this load with Coyote from Geary, Nebraska, down here to O'Fallon, Missouri. And of course, then late that afternoon, after I'd already booked it on Wednesday, I got a call from HMR, and they said, oh yeah, we have one coming up on Friday. You want that one? I'm like, yeah, well, no, now I've already booked another load. I couldn't wait any longer, because if there's a decent paying load out of the Cheyenne area, which there's almost never, you got to jump on it, and I did. So, like I say, I was hoping Friday morning to get the trailer registered, plated, and all that, but I have to do the VIN inspection first, and I couldn't do anything after that. I waited around hours, and they ate up all my time, and they never showed up. So I got to try again next time I'm there, because that's not a priority to them, and yet I can't get the damn truck and trailer down to their office. I'm tempted next time I'm home to drive it down in front of the sheriff's department on the street, throw the hazards on, and say, okay, come out and do it now. And I'm blocking traffic. That's one of those stupid laws in Wyoming. We don't have a state income tax, but boy, they make sure they grease you some other way. And that's one of the ways they do it. Okay, so I'm booked up now through next Saturday. I delivered this morning. I'm trying to do a 34 off here. On Monday, I pick up a load in Hazelwood, Missouri. I don't even know what it is. It's going up to Spearfish, South Dakota. And it paid well. It paid really well, as a matter of fact. Because who wants to go to Spearfish, South Dakota? Well, unless you're a biker and it's that, time of year to go to Sturgis. So I got paid. I'm going to get paid really well to run up there, and then I'm going to be able to run over to Colony, which is only 35 miles away, and pick up the kitty litter and run that all the way down to Sealy, Texas, just west of Houston, to a Walmart distribution center for Saturday. So this should be another good week. If you've been following the channel, when I had to get the one box finally done, I tried to do it in Cheyenne, and they didn't fix it. I went back to Eau Claire. They did it in a day. They got me done, and I've been running good ever since. Look at this. Yeah, and I hate even to bring it up, and jinx it, but yeah, see, no mill light, still off. So I think that means the one box was the problem. What do you think? Yeah, that's why I'm so glad I didn't bring it back into Floyd's Freightliner in Cheyenne, because you just bring it in, we're going to have to take a look at the stuff and the face and the blah, blah, blah. Whereas Eau Claire, Wisconsin got all that done for me in one day. Took Floyd's 2 days to not fix anything. Okay, so yeah, that was obviously the issue. But, then there was 2 weeks there where I hardly made any money. I made $750 one week, and I made barely over $1,000 the next. And when you're the head of household for a family of 5, well, that don't cut it. But the last 2 weeks, the last 2 paychecks have been good, because I've been running my arse off, and I'm continuing to try to do that, to try to build up some money again, because, there's always repairs that are going to pop up on these trucks and trailers. So that's why I'm running my butt off. I just went ahead and took the load down here, and then I'm going to go up to South Dakota, then go the kitty litter down to Texas, and then hopefully we'll catch something else. So that'll be a good week. But yeah, I was like running out of hours completely. So doing a 34 here in Bridgeton, Missouri. I'm at this Love's. It's got the last spot that was available here. And on my way down, I did stop at the Petro in York, Nebraska, where the fuel was nice and cheap. And I had to put some oil in the truck. And the last time I tried to do it was the first time I tried. The oil, the place where you have to do it on the engine on this DD13 and this Cascadia, not handy to get to. So I realized I needed some sort, because I poured oil all over the engine trying to do it last time. So I needed some sort of a disposable funnel. And I found these great ones off Amazon. I haven't had some oil here, and this engine, I'm new to this truck. It's in a weird spot, high up on the engine where you can't really reach it well. So I had to find some funnels, and I found these great little paper ones. Let me show you this. Just look where it is, way up there, far away from me, over at the top of the engine. And they have these disposable funnels that fold flat. You pull them into a little square like that. We've got to reach up and over and get it in there. So hopefully this will help out. Yeah, I got those off Amazon, and I think there was 12 of them for like, I don't know, 10 bucks. They're nice and cheap, and you just throw them away. Yeah, that worked perfect. That was the answer I was looking for. Yeah, so here they are right here, okay? And yeah, it was 12 for the $19.99, I think, or three packs of 12 for $19.99. So, great deal, and it made it so much easier. So yeah, that's a must for truckers. If you've got your oil fill on your engine in kind of an odd place, these are great because they're folded flat, and you just pop them up, you stick them in there, and you fill it in, and you're good to go. So now I got done really, of course, late. Either you look at it as very late Saturday night or early Sunday morning. Like I say, I'm going to try to pull a 34 here. If I can get myself motivated later on today, I might actually try to finish the wiring on the trailer lighting. I've also got a drive axle airbag with me that I need to replace because it's got a slow leak on it. So I might try to tackle those tomorrow or to later on today. We'll see, and if so, then I'll have another video coming up probably just within a day about finishing the trailer lighting and doing the airbags. If not, well, you know that I just got lazy. Oh, thanks for tuning in for that one. Just a quick little update because it's been 5 days or so since I've done a video, and Of course, he wants a you know what, so that'll be coming up. All right, thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe, please like and comment and share and thumbs up and ring the bell for notification and all that garbage. There's Clutch Trucker on Instagram, Clutch Trucker on Twitter, X, Clutch Trucker 5 on TikTok. Usually put just a little quick Rusty stuff up there. And as always, sniff that magic YouTube fairy dust. Clutch and Rusty, out. What an awful mess. What is this? 5 years dead? 10 years dead? 15 years dead? Oh! Hey, I ain't got nobody, and nobody cares. Yakatata, yakatata. All right, you're already spazzing out because you know it's coming, right? Oh yeah. Where'd you go? All right, we gotta open the big bag that Patty gave us. Yeah, when we got a visit with Patty there in Muskogee and go out for a nice dinner, she gave us this huge bag of the bacon strips, original with bacon, the 25-ounce size. So, gonna crack this puppy open. All right, Rusty, you ready for the first one? You want to see how, show everyone how agile you can be, even as an old dog, when you're wanting a bacon strip? Oh, look, it went up there. Can you get it? It's up on the bed, Rusty. It's on the bed. Oh, see, he can make it up. If there's something he really wants, he's all over it, baby. Like white on rice, like hair in a gorilla. Rusty loving them bacon strips. Alrighty, you get it all? I see a crumb down there. Alright, here's another one for you. See how nice I'm being? I'm letting you eat your bacon strip up on my bed, huh? Alright, so that's pretty nice of me. Uh-huh. Alrighty, yep. Get the full view. Oh, there's more crumbs down there, Rusty. You gotta get them all, buddy. Gotta get them all. Happy dog look! Rusty!